Oh, wow. PETA and Katniss's love is so special. What do you want? What do you mean, what do I want? I live here. That's part of the problem. The beloved supreme leader shouldn't have to live with one of his minions. Oh, man. The reason why you live with me is because you're not even real. You're a figment of my imagination. I totally just made you up for the league. Silence, minion! What do you want of me? Look, man. We got to do the video you wanted to do. Remember? You told me that you had thoughts about the league that you wanted to share. Something about minions and oppressed and morons, and that you had thoughts about their teams. You know what, minion? When you're right, you are right. Hey, I knew I kept you around for a reason. Here's my 9 thoughts about the league. There's 1 thought for each of your teams. Let's start off with Hanson. Hanson dropped $29 on Mark Andrews. He's a great tight end, no doubt about it. But he's paying for tight end 2 overall numbers. Now, can he get there? Or will OBJ, Bateman, and Zay Flowers take away from him? The next team I want to talk about is Jay Jones. Jay Jones, we all remember the Pacheco moment in the draft. Very, very funny. But the big question for him is Big Fat Russ. Can Big Fat Russ become Russ cooking in the kitchen Russ? Or is he going to stay Big Fat Russ that we've seen in Denver last year? The third team I'm going to talk about is Christian. Man, Christian has 2 top 5 elite players in Cheetah and CMC. For me, the question about Christian's team is, can CMC stay healthy? What do you think about that, minion? I mean, those thoughts are just fine. I mean, they all stink at fantasy anyways, right? Interesting thoughts there, minion. I mean, I'm surprised you actually can think because he's an idiot. Am I right? All right, let's talk about Jerry. Jerry, he drafted Kyle Pitts for $2, and that's who I want to see. I want to see Kyle Pitts. I want to see if Kyle Pitts can actually live up to the hype of his rookie season, or is he just going to be this player that's always just misused in Atlanta? The next team is Brandon, and let's face it, when we're talking about Brandon, we're only talking about one player, and that's Bijan. I mean, here's the question. Is Bijan going to put some mustard on it, son? I think he is. Jordan drafted Deebo Samuel, and Deebo, to me, is what could make or break Jordan's team. Will Deebo be an elite player, or is he going to continue to be in this kind of talented range but kind of mediocre production? Minion, give us your thoughts. Oh, man. I mean, it's all about Bijan. It is all about Bijan. You should have got him, man. You should have drafted him. All right, let's get back to the action. Let's talk about Ryan's team. When we think about Ryan's team, who I'm curious about is Justin Fields. I know I'm in the minority when it comes to people that play fantasy that have questions about Justin Fields, but I'm really curious. Can he keep reeling off these 60, 50, 70-yard run touchdowns? We'll see about that. The next team is Borkowski. Bork's player that I'm kind of interested in seeing is Mike Evans. If Mike Evans stays in Tampa Bay, he's going to continue to do what he does because he's Mike Evans. But might he get traded? Might he get traded to a team like Detroit? And what would that do for Mike Evans? And the final team we're going to talk about is Barry. Barry really didn't grab anybody in the draft that had superstar hustle muscle power. His top player was Aaron Jones. So for me, that's the player to watch for his team. Can Aaron Jones be a top 6, top 5 running back? We'll see. Minion, final thoughts on that? Yeah, man. As I started off saying, they all stink, so who cares? Listen, why didn't you talk about my team? Look, I didn't talk about your team because it's simple. I don't like you. Nobody in this house likes you. AB, do you want some of these snacks, buddy? No? It's okay. Daddy will eat it. Hey, look, man. I don't even know why I'm talking to you because, like I said, you're made up. You're a figment of my imagination. Listen, even if you were real, right? People love me here. People love me in this house. This is my family. I can guarantee you this. People like me more than they like you. Ain't that right, Bean?
This is kind of awkward, but I like him way more.
Ouch.